Fans are singing along with Bryson Stott's walk-up music.
Everybody standing here at Citizens Bank Park. Sanchez to the belt.
Breaking ball, hit in the air, center field.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Christopher Sanchez, for the first time in the big leagues, has thrown a complete game shutout.
Harper looks at Arcia again as he goes around the second base.
And it's turned into the Bryce Harper game.
The game's tied. Castellanos in the third. Dusty is waving him home. Here's the relay to the plate. There'll be no throw. Phillies leading. Breaking ball blasted. Game is tied. Castellanos for the Phillies. And it's a brand new game. And the Phillies close out the National League East. They are the champions of 2024.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back to another edition of the Quit Chasin Show. We're a little cheeky, a little irreverent, and always unqualified. We watch 162 when you aren't able to. I'm Alex Kruger. That's Danny Gerb. Danny, say hi to the folks.
Hey, everyone. How you doing tonight, Alex?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing tonight, Danny?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
How's your day been?
It's good. It's been good.
It's been a day, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's Thursday. It's May the 8th, as far as when we're recording this, and it's one of those weeks. So, Danny, I don't know about you, but go ahead. What you got?
I did get Chunder Cup today. Is it Chunder Cup? I think that is how my buddy Dave says it.
What is Chunder Cup?
So apparently him and his dirtball friends up in State College used to urinate into a cup.
Sure.
Put it in the middle of the sidewalk, and college students would kick it and get the urine all over themselves.
Okay.
And I made that mistake in Kensington today.
Oh no, you kicked a piss cup.
I kicked the piss cup.
That's worse than picking up a poop dollar.
Absolutely. And I didn't realize it. I got home and I'm like, oh no, Picky's not using her box. Like, this isn't good. And then I was like, oh, it's these jeans.
Oh man, that's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Other than that, my day has been fine.
Well, that's good. That's good. I like to hear that. Yeah, man, it's Thursday. It's May 8th. It's just another day in the life. What do you say beginning of the week that was?
Yeah, let's just get to it.
Let's just do it right up. First up, we have last Friday, Arizona 2. Philadelphia 3. It was a Thunder Guns night, which can only mean Luzardo was pitching at home. And when that happens, it's just a joy to watch. Late home runs by Schwarber and Kepler ensured that if nothing else, Arizona wasn't going to sweep us. Which leads us to game 2, Arizona 2, Philadelphia 7. I don't know which was better, Nola dominating the D-bags or us slapping Brandon Fart around like we're still mad about 2023, which we are. Everybody but Harper and Schwarber got a hit, and Real Muto hit a 3-run dinger to make it 7-0 by the 4th.
The very mature of you, that was a Slurms McKenzie Nola.
It sure was a Slurms McKenzie Nola because he was here to party.
It really matters.
It really does, and I love that we have now figured out we've got the Slurms and the Nibbler, and that is the exact way to describe an Aaron Nola start. Next up, though, Arizona 11, Philadelphia 9. Sunday afternoon baseball. Woof. I said it in the Quit Chasing text thread. The Phillies spent the bullpen waiting for the bats to wake up. It was 7-2 by the 4th, and it felt like a loss. These pesky fightings, though, made me turn the game back on around 4 p.m. when they made it a 2-run game by the 6th. Now, they lost in extras, and Ranger is going to take some time to get back to speed. But honestly, they showed a fight to come back. All's fair in extras, but I was happy to see this kind of resiliency. How about you, Dano?
Yeah, I was too. I think this game, it was a good series. This game, some topper bullpen stuff, right?
Again, I stand by. It took the bats so long to wake up. We had spent all of our good arms trying to keep it relatively close. Like, we spent our arms. Our arms are not made for extra innings yet by any stretch of the imagination. Now, Painter pitched tonight in AAA, so who knows what's happening. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not upset about that win. The Bats came back. They were resilient. And yeah, the bullpen let it up. But in extras, when there's an extra base runner, like it is what it is. It doesn't really count in extra innings. It should be like half a loss.
They're stacking series wins.
They are. And that's the most important thing. They're not sweeping, which we'll get to soon enough, but they are stacking series wins. And that brings us to our second series on this trip. We're going away. We're going to Tampa to the Double-A park that they're playing in. Philadelphia 8, Tampa Bay 4. The Phils knew their guardian angel, Chris the Optimist, was in the building down in Tampa. Now, wow, I wrote down here Doc, but Wheeler carved him up, and the Bats handled Tampa's pitcher Rasmussen's day the same way the Russians handled Rasputin. A poisoning attempt with a Schwarbomb, a shot from Bohm, and finally an ice bath via Casty's 3-run homer. It may have been at a baby ballpark, but Bohm got his first home run of the season.
That's how he got his first home run of the season. And that text that I sent you the night before just infuriated me. I wanted to be happy for the guy, but I was just so bummed about it.
And you know what, buddy? High Hopes also, not High Hopes, actually. WIP started their Bohm home run tracker that immediately died that night. And it's one of those, over the last 3, 4, whatever it's been years, you and I think have called a lot of BS on this Phillies team. And for the most part, when we've called BS, that player, that guy ends up living up to their expectations that night. And that's one of those moments.
I mean, none of them are Mickey Mouse home runs because they're home runs. Well,
is like 7 Adams 30
like 315 feet or something? Like
whatever. If Aaron Judge counts it, so does Alec Bohm. Okay.
All right. Sure.
All right. But that was a fun one. And again, Philly 8.
Yes, please, Mr. Steinbrenner.
It was delightful.
That was my Mickey Mouse. It was terrible.
I liked it, though. I did. Up second, we had Philadelphia 7, Tampa Bay 0. I love watching games on my phone at work celebration events. Last year was a Cody Clemens hitting a homer against the Blue Jays before Harper hit a grand slam. The year before that was Casty goes off on NLDS games against the Braves, which amazingly doesn't narrow it down that much. This time, it was a 7-0 drubbing that all began with a Turner homer and the rest of the team using small ball to earn the win. Now, can we get a damn broom out by game 3? Dan, did you watch last night's game at all?
Last night's?
Yeah, the 7-0 affair. I honestly didn't get a chance to really watch it. What did I miss?
Nothing.
Just good baseball? No, nothing. Okay.
Yeah, bats came alive.
All right.
Now in a bandbox. That's fine.
I'll take it, dude. There are 2 major league teams playing in Double-A parks this year, so it is what it is. Like, who cares? And that brings us to...
We got runners on the corners, no outs.
So here's the thing, Danny. That brings us to the next game. Now, folks, I wrote this agenda for tonight's game, and it was nothing, so I did nothing. And then Tampa went up 5-1 in the 8th, and I was like, all right, this is probably all that we're going to get. But then, wouldn't you know it, in the 8th inning, Bryson Stott went and hit a 3-run home run. So currently, as Danny and I are watching the game, it is the top of the 9th with Tampa Bay's closer on the mound. There are no outs, runners on the corner of a 1-run game, and Max Kepler is up at the plate with a 2-0 count. There goes the pitch, and that is 2-1. He is batting again with no outs. So I'm going to read what I had written out for this game, and let's see if by calling them out, they will respond. Last time we swept was the horrific Colorado Rockies. We haven't swept anyone since, and tonight ain't the night. Luzardo gets the loss, but Banks let it get out of hand. Our bats said F it while Schwarber played the outfield. Stupid game.
Rob Schneider and the Phillies just can't sleep.
Who knows what's going to happen this game. God damn it, Luzardo, just swing the damn bat. We'll see what happens. I don't know. This is one of those frustrating seasons and frustrating teams where we're not going to blow anyone away. We're going to win 2 out of 3, and that's 600 ball, and that's going to get us to the postseason. We're not going to know what we think of these guys until they're riding down Broad Street. I don't know.
You just said Luzardo swing the damn bat like it's 2019.
No, I didn't. There's no way.
You did. Yes,
no
you
way.
Did. You seriously just said that.
I said Luzardo swing the bat like it's 2019.
No, You just said Lazard just swing the damn bat, and I said like it's 2019, like the days of NL pitchers hitting.
You know, then I clearly misread my agenda. It's right there, but I don't doubt that. Again, it's a 2-2 game, top of the ninth. We'll see what happens. Runners on the corners. I don't know.
Well, maybe though. When we come back from a break, right?
Let's do it. 10 minutes into the ad break. That's pretty damn impressive for us, buddy.
I hear you.
I love it.
On the other side.
All right, brother. Howdy, Chase Nation. Alex Kruger here with pre-recorded words while Danny and I hit the bathroom or grab something from the kitchen. Do you ever find yourself walking down the street or in the middle of your grocery shopping and had the thought, dang, I wish I had some Quit Chasin merchandise? We know you have, which is why we're excited to announce our merchandise shop is constantly being upgraded and updated. Just click the link in this episode's description. While you surf the interwebs, make sure to check us out on all levels of social media: Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, Twitter, and yes, even YouTube. Make sure you check out our QC After Dark episodes to catch up on all of the things we do. And if you have a take, have a topic, or want to put your hat in the ring to contribute to Quit Chasin', hit us up on email, quitchasinpodcast@gmail.com. And just like that, let's get out of this break.
It's time for Ricky and Dippy in the afternoon. Ricky and Dippy radio. Ricky and Dippy on the radio. Ricky and Dippy taking your call and yucking some ball. Ricky and Dippy Bozo Radio Show on WTF Radio.
Good afternoon, R&D Army. I am amped up today. This very station that we've called home for 2 years now. Well, I said I wasn't going to let the backstage affect our loyal army, but these jabronis over at the Broken Bell Network are just jerking us around. We give you a week that was. We give you an amped up. We give you all our bits and games. What other lokes are giving you such fresh entertainment? Those local yokes. No one, just us. We're the only ones. And they can't find the money to fairly extend our contract. We just want to give you entertainment, fair entertainment, and be honest with you guys. And if that wasn't all, I just found out that our resources that could go to us to give you fair entertainment are being used on PR to fight a legal claim. Apparently, Fuzzy, one of those muckety mucks over there at the Philly podcast, was escorted out and banned from CBP. Get this, Dippy, for making advances to the Fanatic in the Hall of Fame Club. What? Absolute sicko. Disgusting. And what the worst part is, Ricky?
What?
Birdie was shot down faster than a Marsh strikeout.
No.
Yeah. Which brings me to the Phillies. Outright bums in Dombro, or should I say Dumbo?
Hey.
Organizational malpractice. It's the definition of insanity. We went from a leaky bully to a shaky one. And his answer is to let a stud and a serviceable walk for $8 million on Ray Romano.
I got it. Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing I got to challenge, okay?
Sure.
They let Jeff Hoffman go, but Jeff Hoffman failed multiple.
That was the stud.
Jeff Hoffman failed multiple physicals at multiple teams before landing with the Blue Jays. So you could argue it would make sense for them to let him walk and see what could happen. Romano was coming off of an injury. You could argue he was going to be good. And honest to goodness, when you have the kind of studs in the bullpen like Orion Kirkring and Matt Strom and Jose Alvarado, do you even need Jose Romano to be Jose Romano, or you just need him to be JC Romero?
You need the bullpen not to go from shaky to leaky or leaky to shaky. Here's the thing. If my aunt had a she'd be my uncle. We could have this argument all day long. The fact of the matter is they let him go and they're not getting it done. Alvy's part to blame, man. Love him.
Tell me.
But if we have to celebrate him getting out of one more jam that he put himself in, I'm going to lose it. It's just unserious. It's an unserious organization.
How can you say that? What? Give me an example of how this organization has been unserious lately. Come on.
Who was their best center fielder since the last time they won a World Series? If John Middleton is going to run around and every time he gets on a social media or an interview yell about bleeping trophies, who was the best center fielder since the last bleeping trophy?
Since Shane, it was probably Odubel Herrera.
Absolutely, it's Herrera. You're going to tell me in 2 decades Herrera is your answer in the outfield, and you're going to be serious with this? You got a third baseman who's taller than Bigfoot, and he gets his first home run because they're playing in a bandbox of a single A park. Get out of here with this.
I mean, you have a point. They're overpaying an average shortstop with 0 glove to be captain single, steal a base. Like,
steal a base, bro. Steal a base, bro. Yeah,
straight to jail. So, but here's the deal. Here's the deal. We've got these players. We've got these coaches. There aren't many options to go from here. What would you do? You can't sit a guy like Harper. You can't sit a guy like Turner. There aren't a whole lot of options to be done. So let's say you're playing Rippy Topper. I'm Rippy Topper over here. I'm the one that's over here setting up the lineup. What are you doing? How are you going to make this work?
It doesn't matter what the lineup is. I have a proposal. Okay,
so if you're not the manager, then who are you?
I'm the fan. I'm the voice of the fan.
Here we go.
That's what we're doing on the Ricky and Dippy in the afternoon shows. We're being the voice of the fan. And listen to this. It's a little outside of the box. But hey, if you're going down to the games this weekend, I propose a boovation. Everybody boo. We just boo. I know we want world beaters. Listen, they're playing all right. They're heating up in the beginning of May, but we want world beaters. We deserve world beaters. And we boo. We boo them into the Atlantic Ocean until we get world beaters. You want to boo them till they get an outfield. Come on.
Are you kidding me? Have you discussed this proposal with the Philly Colonel, who's Captain Ovation? Like, are you sure that a boovation is the right avenue to go down for this team?
The Philly General is gonna be in on this boovation. Let's get it together. Let's start.
You know what? Let's find out.
Boovations.
Okay. You know what, Dippy? You're coming in hot with a scorcher of a take. Can't say I love it. Can't say I hate it. But what do folks say out there? Are you in mood for a boovation? Let's see who our first caller is. We have Kevin from South Jersey. Kevin, what do you think about all this?
Hey, Ricky Dippy. Hey. First time, long time here.
All right. Listen, well, thank you.
I got to tell you what nobody's talking about. The real problem. Listen. Listen. They got rid of the heart and soul of the team.
Yeah, Hoffman.
This team has been a mess since they got rid of him. And I don't hear anybody talking about it.
No.
Yeah, who would be?
They got rid of him and those baby blue overalls, and the team just went in the tank.
No.
And I don't hear nobody talking about this.
Yeah, because why would they?
These guys making zillions of dollars, and they don't give a rat's ass. Like this overpaid pretty boy Turner. He's a cancer. He ain't got no soul. I don't know what to tell you, bud. Anyway, listen. I'll take my answer off air.
You're going to take your answer on air. That is one of the most asinine takes I think I've heard in my entire life.
Was there even a question there? What's this guy talking about?
You know what? I actually had our people transcribe this as we're going. I see a lot of punctuation, no question marks, not a single question. Stubby is having a great time. He's mentoring, the painter, the painter right now in AAA. He's teaching the younger kids how to have fun once they get to the major league level. He's telling them stories about historic experiences in the postseason. He's fine where he is. We've got the BCIB, the best catcher in baseball, Mr. Jacob Tyler Real Muto. Whatever his name is.
This is what he looks like up at the plate. He never runs. That's Mike Myers, but you know what I'm saying.
I do. Party on, Wayne. Party on.
So our boy Jacob Tyler PJs. You know that movie?
It's Jacob Tyler PJs. Son-in-law.
Can I please whittle wood with you?
No, he's in the gym. That was Encino Man, but
that was Encino Man. Come on.
But there was a crossover. There was a crossover because
I named my cat
Jamalski was in the dorms at son-in-law. Anyway,
I named my cat Link after Linkovich Chemansky, but our good old Encino man catcher back there hit in a 9 double play so far this season. 9. That's 2 more than a total of last season.
Counter argument.
Sure.
He has thrown out 9 base runners behind the dish
and
this season.
He's got 9 extra base hits.
What is with Jacob Tyler Real Muto in the number 9? Is he?
You know what that makes it? That's a 999. It's like some bozos need to try that or something.
Oh, I think we might have to get. You know what's funny?
No,
you know what's
not
funny?
for us.
Dip.
Yeah.
Hold up. You and I, given where we come from, where we are, we have discussed on this show many times the difference between Sheets and Wawa. But I got to tell you, brother, I got to tell you, a dark horse emerged today. Dark horse by the name of Rudders.
Oh, I heard that. That's out there in Central PA.
I had some Rudders food today that put both of the other gas station restaurants to shame, which is you're being
generous with the restaurants. They're gas stations.
I sure am. Gas station restaurants, buddy. And I'm just saying, if Rudders can enter the conversation, why can't the Phils? Why can't Jacob Tyler, Real Muto? Why can't we do it, buddy? Do we have another caller
I don't know.
available?
I'll tell you what, though. Kevin from South Jersey, he was spot on about the baby blue overalls. Like, they're the ones to go. And, like, to me, it sounded like he was pro-Buvation.
He wasn't anti.
Let's take another call. We got Mike Bader calling in from Center City. What's he got to say?
Hey, guys, thanks for taking my call. I know you're talking baseball, but don't you think the Birds should have went up and got that 206th pick and drafted that backup tackle out of UConn? All I think about is the Birds. All I think about is the Birds. And I think they should upgrade their punter situation. I don't care that it's May. I think they should upgrade their punter situation by September. I love the Birds. All I think about is the Birds. The Birds. Oh, yeah.
Hello? Mike? Did you...
Was he calling about a punt? Did he just do what I think he did? Was he calling about a punter in May?
There is a very good chance that there was a level of rosterbation going on there, and I'm not entirely sure if the FCC is going to fine us, if this is allowed. That was a weird one.
Just happened. Are we on the?
Folks, to everyone that has listened to our show over the last 6 years that we've been on air, at this time of the year, we do not talk about things that don't happen. It's why we're not talking about the Sixers. They're done. It's why we're not talking about the Flyers. They're done. It's why we're not talking about the Eagles. They're done. We're talking about the Phils. We are here to discuss the Phils. When things are happening in other sports, we'll talk about it. But all that's happened so far is people reading names off of lists. Get over it. Let's talk some ball.
Yeah, Mike there in Center City. I think you need to take a cold shower. Hey, we got Danny from Delco. Danny, you're on.
This is Danny from Delco. I'm just saying, trade the whole team. I don't care. Maybe you keep Harper because he's got the tattoo. Maybe you keep Nick. Everyone else, trade him.
Whoa. Everyone else, that sounds like a Buvation guy. You're a Buvation guy.
The same team for 3 years now.
Well, that's not true. We got plus or minus Kepler.
Sands left field.
There it is.
Trade
him. All right, blow it up.
I don't hate it. I don't love it, but it's an idea. Who would you keep? Okay, if Desert Island Showdown on this team right now, you keep, and everyone else you just throw into a big old pot, and you can fantasy baseball style pick them. Who you keeping on this team? You can pick 5 guys. Who you got?
I'm telling you right now, I'm keeping plus Kepler. He's a plus.
He's a plus. He is a plus right now.
Absolutely.
I've been enjoying that. Okay, who else you keeping?
I'm keeping plus Kepler. I'm keeping a third of the rotation.
And who is that? So of our 6 guys, who is
I'm going Wheeler, Sanchez, Sanchez, Luzardo. That's who I'm going. I'm keeping a third of them, and I guess you need a masher, so let's keep Kyle. Those are my 5.
So that's half of them. By the way, 3 of your starting pitchers equals half of them. Wheeler, Sanchez, Luzardo. That's 3.
What did I say?
You said a third.
Yeah, sure.
So if they had 9 starters,
3 means a third.
Sure. All right. You know what? I have 0 issues with that. I think we can still pick up Casty in the first round, and then from there, who gives a shit? I love it. Rippy, who we got coming up next?
3 means a third. I don't know.
We got Patrick. Patrick, I believe, coming into the show tonight.
Oh, what line we got Patrick on?
Line 3.
Oh, man. This is why we need people. There he is. Hey, Patrick, you're on.
First of all, love the show, boys. But I got to say, this idea, boo everybody. Every at-bat.
Yeah.
Listen,
he's one of these guys.
We're frustrated. I've been watching this team swinging sliders in the dirt since April 2023. But Boo Harper, that man played with a torn UCL, came back early, still signs autographs for kids like it's his job.
What does that do on the field?
You may as well boo your kids when they forget to flush after chili night.
I will.
Whoa.
I will. No, I'll first off, I will boo my children if they do not flush after themselves. They were not raised in some kind of weird, I don't know, outdoorsy bush people situation. They know how to use their stuff. And second off, I need Harper to be a leader. He is a statistical champ, but is he a leader of these men? I could name 4 guys in that bullpen in that clubhouse that are leaders before Harper.
Patrick, it's not about these guys. It's not about these guys, what they did or what they didn't do. Everyone knows Harper is a baller. We need accountability. We need world beaters. That's all we're saying. Come on, what's your problem?
The question,
this is Danny from Del.
Whoa, Danny.
Danny, nobody asked you. But here's the thing. We just cheer mediocrity now? Are we supposed to just accept that good enough is good enough and all that jazz?
No. That's not what I'm saying. Look, if Castellanos goes 0 for 4 and swipes at a ball the third base coach can catch for strike 3, boom him into the Delaware River. I don't care. But there's levels to this, you know? We're not Mets fans.
Great.
We got standards and class, but like Philly class, which means like you throw a beer can with love.
Come on, that's garbage. That's just booing. This isn't some Swiss cheese approach. And I don't know. What are we doing here? What are we doing, Dip?
I don't know. We're doing a boovation. Get down in the park and boovation. That's all I'm saying. We deserve world beaters. We demand world beaters.
If you are not going to show up and show out every single time out, then I do not know what you're even doing at this point.
Ricky,
that
was a good show. We will see you, R&D Army, tomorrow afternoon.
It's time for Ricky and Dippy in the afternoon. Ricky and Dippy radio. Ricky and Dippy on the radio. Ricky and Dippy taking your call and yucking some ball. Ricky and Dippy Bozo Radio Show on WTF Radio.
Danny, that's crazy. That was a fun insert from the Ricky and Dippy show. We're so happy that they were able to contribute to our programming, but you know what? It just wouldn't be us if we didn't get into our standard common bits. What do you say? Should we get into them?
Yeah, let's do it.
First up, we've got media stables. Folks, I am here to make an announcement. A lot of you folks know that I got my podcasting career started when I guested on Ben Beck's Wilhelm podcast. We talked about our top 5 baseball movies. Since then, I've done my top 5 Tom Hanks movies. I did the 2024 movies and TV shows in review. And recently, I have joined him as part of the Podcastica Network to do a Walking Dead episode recap kind of podcast, reaction podcast for Dead City with Negan and Maggie. So if you enjoy it, look up The Cast of Us. It's part of the Podcastica Network. It is with Ben Beck and myself. Every week we are breaking down the episode. One of the things I highly recommend, if you want to leave feedback after you watch an episode, leave it. Leave it on the Facebook group. Leave it through email. We will read it. We will play it. All of that. Coolest thing about that podcast network is if you leave comments, they will put you out on air. It's super duper cool. And so that's my media stables. Dead City coverage, Ben Beck under the Cast of Us, wherever you find your podcasts.
And speaking of media stables and Ben Beck, Alex, I think you should come back here in a few weeks. And so should you, listeners, as we have Ben Beck on for an After Dark, where we talk some music and life and love.
We sure do, folks. Ben Beck is a huge music fan, just as you know, Danny and I are. And we have a phenomenal concept that marries top 5 opportunities and music. And we are so excited to bring that to you. We are going to softly tease that, just the tip, as I might call it. And stay tuned to see what the rest is. It's going to be
top 5 Casey Elephant albums. Go.
Number 1, Neon Trees.
All right, no.
I would have done it. I'm
so sorry.
Oh man, Danny, you don't have anything for media stables, do you?
I do. The Ricky and Dippy show.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, the afternoons. I don't know if you've ever heard them on WTF Radio. Hey, we tried. We're sorry.
We did, and you know what? There was a concept and an idea, and it happened. And I'm so happy for it, folks. As you know, Daniel's son and I will try many things, and we've had many bits that live their life throughout. Some come, some go. We have been very, very steady with our media stables, our amped ups, even our game times and our love it, hate it. And we want to switch some things up. It is a long baseball season, 162 games. We already brought you an entire season. We have earned the opportunity to switch things up. And I think we've earned your trust that we're going to do it well and do it nicely. So while we are going to do amped up tonight,
or figure it out as we go,
which is also one of our favorite things to do.
Yeah.
As we do amped up tonight, I have compiled a list of all 33 things that have me amped up right now. I'm going to get as much out of my system as possible to get the crap out of the way so that the next time we bring it to you, it is a wonderful, wonderful piece of thing. Danny, before I let go on my list, do you have anything that has amped you up?
No, Beasley, not particularly. Beasley Media today released Kathy Romano of the Preston and Steve show.
And Beck mentioned that, and he was really, really, really upset about that.
Yeah,
tell me about that. I don't know enough. Tell me why that matters.
It's absolutely upsetting. Kathy Romano has been with the Preston and Steve show for, I think, 22 years. Oh. And the thing about, and listen, I get it. Terrestrial radio is taking a hit. Beasley Media is, they're letting people go on their sports station all up and down the dials in all the markets in all over the country. And fine, I get it. It's business. It's just business. That's what you do. But to touch Kathy Romano and the Preston and Steve show, which is an absolute cultural juggernaut, not just in the city of Philadelphia, but the region and nationally. They are in the Radio Hall of Fame.
Oh, wow.
They're talked about throughout the nation. I've heard comedians on podcasts talk about how much they hate doing radio and then take another beat and say, except for the Preston and Steve show out in Philly, those guys, they get it. I mean, they're just consummate professionals. What they do for the community, Kathy alone with her Kathy's Cuts, where they have donated over 8,000 feet of hair towards pediatric cancer patients that have human hair. And so they don't, it's just a shame. I understand it's business, but, not that the overnight guy, whoever it may be on whatever market, doesn't have a family, but to pluck away a beloved member of a beloved show that just gives and gives and gives to this community. I don't know. To save a couple dollars, I don't know what it is. I feel like it could have been something else, like get rid of the Coke machines or something But Kathy, it's a shame.
I I didn't know any of that, and hearing it, that is such a heartbreaking way for a legacy career in legacy media to end, and that's a great reason to be amped up from a media stable. So nicely done. I'm really happy that you kind of found a way to help memorialize a fantastic career and opportunity that is now just kind of being sashayed away. So it almost is so impactful and important. It makes me feel bad about the 33 things I'm about to list off because some of them are a bit silly, Danny, but should I do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, folks, here are all of the things that have me amped up. Good luck. Number 1, Ruben Amaro Jr.'s voice. I just can't take it anymore, guys. Number 2, the screen time conundrum. Giving my kids their screens creates a dependency on said screen that can last for days. But if I give it to them, they're quiet for hours. Number 3, I am about to be 1 year nicotine free. Number 4, dad bod. I want a tight body. I have to diet and work out. That's asking a lot. Number 5, Kyle Schwarber's lopsided beard in the Cured Auto Insurance commercial. Number 6, Phillies fans taking over any ballpark that does not exist inside the state of New York. Number 7, reading books. Holy crap, I forgot how much fun it is to hallucinate while reading text off of dead trees. Number 8, I'm amped up because I just love how much joy my daughters bring my life. Seriously, I freaking love being a parent. Number 9, what else has me amped up? Well, the fact that people can excuse the horrible shit Trump does and says because it doesn't affect them and that they think he's funny. Grow up. Number 10, the de-evolution of Brandon Marsh. To quote Brendan O, he's just so bad. Number 11, I am always amped up for Pinot Grigio. Number 12, an early summer sunburn. I spent 4 hours outside of my child's school doing stuff, and I got sunburned today. It sucked.
That one was worth it.
It was. Number 13, June schedule. I got a work trip, the end of school, recitals, Addie's birthday, Wolf Creek, Father's Day, my birthday. It's too much. Number 14.
Ban the month of June. It's too woke.
It's too woke. Pair of Thieves boxer briefs at Target. They're fantastic. I highly recommend them to everybody. Number 15, V8 Energy for when you don't want Red Bull and you want to stay alive past 40. Number 16, people expecting new hires to be masters of company-specific software on day 1. Number 17, the de-evolution of social media and anti-establishment altruists in tech and media. Number 18, college drinking games. My nephew confirmed college kids are still playing Edward 40 hands, flip cup, beer pong, and danga. So hopefully there is hope for the future generations.
But are they still butt chugging?
There's no way to find out. Number 19, the death of compact discs. It's not just the production, but also the availability of CD players. Hey, automakers, give me back my disc reader, you jerks. Number 20, influencers, clout chasers, and dorks on the internet. Number 21, phone battery life. It's been really topsy-turvy, but my phone just lasted all day, starting at 30% and being used normally. Number 22, drivers these days. Seriously, I need PennDOT to establish a system where every 10 years you go in to take a test. They show you a driving scenario and ask who was in the wrong, how it could have been avoided, etc. You fail, you ain't driving. Number 23, our new bird feeder. It's amazing. It's clear and sticks onto the window. It's such a vibe. Number 24, political discourse in America in general. Number 25, making enough money to live comfortably, but not enough to do so without panic attacks. Number 26, Millennial Week being celebrated at the Ringer. Number 27, golfing. I bought an amazing set of golf clubs last week at a garage sale for $50, and I am so excited for the summer. Number 28, dental insurance. Folks, floss, brush, mouthwash twice a day. Get your teeth cleaned every 6 months. If you need shit done, get it done. If you let it fester and wait, you will go broke. I promise.
But are they still butt chugging?
I hope so. Number 29, road construction in Pennsylvania. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you are. You're going to get construction. Number 30, the way Holly says, hell yeah, when Michael asks if they're going to have sex tonight. Number 31, the Met Gala. I just don't get it. Every year I see this. I don't get it. No idea. Number 32, the Knicks giving the Mets fans hope. And finally, number 33, the thing I'm the most amped up about, Danny, is Cage the fucking Elephant. That's it.
Nice. There it is.
There it is. There it is.
I'm glad you worked that in, bud. I was worried.
You know what?
Worried it was going to be me.
Not at all. I knew that Cage the Elephant had to make the list somewhere, and closing out the things that have me amped up. Folks, I hope that you are amped up with me on some of those things. Let me know what you're amped up about. Interact with us on YouTube, on Facebook, on X, on Blue Sky, probably on Instagram, whatever. Let us know what has got you amped up. That was super fun. Who knows the next time we're going to get amped up, but that was amazing.
Oh, Alex, love it or hate it. Butt chugging.
I love it. There are only so many things that can remind me of a state school in Pennsylvania, and butt chugging is one of them. No, realistically, love it, hate it, Danny. Major League Baseball.
That's correct.
Well, I went to ship. That's no comment. Major League Baseball in minor league parks, Danny. Love it or hate it.
So ultimately, I love it. I love the Little League World Series game. I like people coming into smaller parks and seeing the big club play in a small park, right? I hate it this season.
Well, sure. The thing that gets me is the lighting. That I think is my weirdest adjustment is AA lighting. For a Major League Baseball game, because once you get to that outfield, like it is like going to a Senators game and being outside of the I don't know, Bourbon Street shack in the right field side and like seeing the game. Like it is a very Bush League lighting system.
So I was watching the game last night with Kim, and I turned it on, and I just kind of said, "Hey, tell me if you notice anything watching this." And it's going on, and she's like, I don't know. And I was like, I was like, all right, maybe we'll wait till something heads to the outfield. There's a shot of the outfield, maybe you'll notice it then. And there was, and I forget what play it was, but it was a drive to center, and the tarp and the dark lighting. She was like, "There's a hole in the middle of it." I was like,
well.
No, but we're getting closer.
No, but yes.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, that was terribly that Kim thought there was a hole in the middle of the outfield. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And the fact that there are two teams in this professional league playing in minor league ballparks this season is unacceptable.
There are three teams. There are three teams playing in minor league ballparks, actually.
Well, who's the third?
There is the Sacramento Athletics. There is the Tampa Bay Rays, and there is the New York Yankees.
Where are the Yankees? What?
Oh, have you not seen their field? Their outfield is pretty much a AA park. Let's be honest.
Yes,
he went there.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Did you see the article that next year they will be ranking home runs?
Also, that's been a joke for forever. So the fact that I let you walk me right into that,
into it, buddy.
I know,
Ray
dude.
Charles into an escalator.
That has been a joke about that part for just about forever.
And it's legitimate, because here's the thing. Major League Baseball has announced that next year there will be two different metrics for measuring home runs. One is home runs in general. Two is true home runs, which is a home run that would be a home run in over 50% of Major League Baseball ballparks. That is an amazing way of saying F all of you little dorks that are trying to make these little Bush League ballparks with your horrible little home run perch. No, it's not going to count. Aaron Judge, cool. You got 66 home runs. You actually had 35. So good job. And I don't know what that. Here's the fun thing about statistics and historical, like Babe Ruth, Ted Williams, it's never going to matter because the game is so much different and everything about it is different. Like you watch the colorized video of old baseball and it's so cute because Babe Ruth was one guy that was amazing, surrounded by a bunch of guys that would not make teams today. I'm going to throw it out there. So historically speaking, I don't know, but having two different home run metrics, that's wild to me. I love it.
I'm into it.
I am too. And Danny, that kind of kicks off Minor League May, in which you are coming up to Harrisburg this weekend.
I am. I can't wait.
Game. I'm so
excited.
excited.
Looks like it's going to be cherry.
Soups Cherry. My daughter is singing the national anthem with her school, and then we're going to have box seats for the Harrisburg Senators game. And then at the end of the month, we are going to go crash the party of our friends at the High Hopes podcast, Jack Fritz and James something or other, kidding Seltzer. And we are going to go to the Reading Phillies game, check out Aiden Miller time, and enjoy ourselves out there. So we encourage anyone to also meet us at the Reading Phillies game at the end of the month or the Harrisburg Senators game this weekend. And it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. We should rip off our good buddy Jack's thing. And we will be at the Senators game this weekend. So come to the Saturday game if you want to hang out with us. Yeah,
in the box. Absolutely. I'm pretty sure we're going to have tickets. My daughter's teacher has been sick all week, and she has the tickets. So it's going to be a fun adventure. I can't wait. I love it. I'm here for it.
We got a day to figure it out. The weather looks great. I can't wait.
Play some mini golf.
Yeah. Join us in Harrisburg or join us with High Hopes. It's not our thing. It's the High Hopes thing, but
it sure is their thing. But we would like to support them. And if you want to support us by supporting them, we're here for it. Support them. I love it.
Absolutely.
That's it. Danny, send us out of here. Get us out of this week.
Hey, that was fun. We will do better next week. We've got quarter table, round table. It's going to be a fun one next week. So come back. We're going to reassess this Phil's team because we don't know what to do with them. We'll do better next week. I promise everyone knows. And Ant can't. We're sorry, Jack. We still love you.